Hello and welcome to my YouTube. This YouTube is Remembering the Year 1963. And at the end of this YouTube, I'm going to play 4 of my favorite songs from back then. But let's go back in time and review what happened in 1963. I was a 19-year-old college freshman at the beginning of 1963. John F. Kennedy was President of the United States. Zip codes are introduced in the United States, and suddenly we all had to memorize zip codes and the zip codes of all of our family and friends. Martin Luther King delivers his famous "I Have a Dream" speech in Washington, D.C. Governor Wallace of Alabama attempts to block the enrollment of 2 black students at the University of Alabama. But President Kennedy nationalizes the National Guard in Alabama, and there is a confrontation. Here's the general of the National Guard telling Wallace to stand aside, and he did. The first artificial heart is invented by Dr. DeBakey. This was big news. Tab is introduced, one of the more popular diet calorie-free drinks. I joined the United States Navy in September, and I auditioned for and became a member of the United States Navy Blue Jacket Choir. President Kennedy is assassinated in Dallas, Texas by Lee Harvey Oswald on November 22nd. I sang at the funeral of President Kennedy with the Navy Blue Jacket Choir. This is a picture of Jackie coming down the steps of the Capitol, and the back of this sailor, you see his head. This is me. Lee Harvey Oswald is shot by Jack Ruby 2 days later on November 24th. Instant replay is first used in a football game on TV. The lava lamp is introduced. Everybody went out and bought this crazy thing, and we just thought it was fascinating. Hokey today, but quite the rage back then. The push-button telephone is introduced. This was a real time saver because now we didn't have to sit there and dial with that rotary dial, which took quite a while to do. The computer mouse is invented, a rather crude-looking thing. A few years later, I went to work for a little company called Apple Computer. And in 1983, we introduced the Lisa computer, and it had a mouse. So this is one of the first commercial successful computers that really used the mouse. However, the Lisa cost $10,000 in 1983 dollars. That would be $100,000 today. We didn't sell many of them, and it only lasted about 2.5 years and was replaced by a little computer called the Macintosh. Weight Watchers is introduced, and they're still around helping people, mostly women, lose weight. The Princess style dress was introduced, and you can still see this on women today. Classic lines. The smiley face is introduced. You know, it had an inventor, and there he is. Instant coffee is first introduced. Nescafe, everybody knew about Nescafe. I'd like to have $1 for every cup of coffee I've drunk made by Nescafe instant coffee. Cassette tapes are introduced. This was to have a huge impact on how we all listen to music. So, who was born in 1963? You'll recognize these people. Johnny Depp, the movie star. Brad Pitt, the movie star. Helen Hunt, the movie star. Mike Meyer, comedian, Saturday Night Live fame. And Lisa Kudrow, television fame, Friends. The soap opera General Hospital began in 1963, and it's still on the air today. What were the top grossing movies of 1963? Which ones made the most money? And here they are in rank order. Number 1, Cleopatra, with Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Number 2, How the West Was Won. Number 3, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Got to get 4 mads in there. Number 4, Tom Jones. And number 5, Irma La Douce, with Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine. Oh, and this movie came out, The Birds. It was in the top 10 movie makers. This one just scared the Bee Gees out of us when all of those birds start attacking Tippi Hedren. Tippi was the new blonde. Hitchcock always had a blonde starlet, and this was her, Tippi. What were the most popular singers, or who were the most popular singers of 1963, according to statistics? Well, Roy Orbison was number 1 singer in 1963. He beat out Elvis. The Beatles came in at number 2. Elvis was there. He was the 3rd most popular singer in 1963. Brenda Lee had lots of hits. And the great Ray Charles, What'd I Say? One of my favorite all-time songs. The average salary for a man was $3,710. You could buy a new Ford for $3,233. Gas was only 30 cents a gallon back then. If you wanted to build a new home, it would cost you $19,300 on average for a modest starter home. So what were the top songs of 1963? At the end of the year, Billboard ranked the top 100 songs, and here they are. Starting at number 1, Blue Velvet by Bobby Vinton. The Beach Boys' Surfin' USA came in at number 2 that year. Number 3, Skeeter Davis, The End of the World. Number 4, The Cascades, Rhythm of the Rain. Number 5, The Chiffons, He's So Fine. And now I'd like to play 4 of my favorite songs from 1963. Enjoy. is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head, pretending he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. times must a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.